Hello everyone, and welcome back to the STPL.
Yeah, that's what this show is. It's cool. You should watch it. But yeah, we're coming back after 2 games. Both of them have been pretty interesting, but I think relatively straightforward. And while we might have technically broken the 6-minute mark in that PvP, it wasn't by much. And
Yeah,
by the time we got there, the game was not totally decided, but I think we could kind of tell what direction it was going. So I want to say that that does not count as an exception to our 6-minute PvP STPL rule. But I didn't actually check. Do we have more PvPs tonight?
I can't think, but we'll
Okay,
find
well
out.
then,
I know it's not in match 1, we definitely don't have another PvP here, so let's introduce our next 2 players, and we can go into the next match, obviously after this one's finished, but let's have a look at who we've got. So for BuLL team, we have one of their newer members to their roster, so I'm going to have to be honest and say I don't actually know anything about this guy. It's going to be Atrac, or Atrac. They've got a guy called Atrac as well. I was trying to work out if it was the same person. They both play Terran, but I'm not really too sure. So here he is in the database again, and he is up against for Valhalla team. It's Dates. Now, Dates did win his first game. He's actually done a pretty good job so far, but he's not played a PvT as of yet in the SCPL, so it's going to be a little bit of a test for him, and it's going to be a test for us as we learn a little bit more about how they're going to play on Katrina SE.
yeah, we do get a chance to see Katrina. Pretty fun map. The rotational symmetry is not lost on me here, but it is going to be. I think. Did you have Katrina in the map pool last round?
No. No.
I want to say it's new. I will say I do miss maps like Flight Dreamliner, but overall, this map pool it does it for me for reasons like Katrina SE, and if we get to a 4th game, I think we'll get a chance to see some Shin Peaks of Bake Do. So it's always my favorite.
Yeah, now just to give people a quick rundown of the map, 12, 6, 3, and 9 o'clock spawn positions. Kind of a weird whirlwindy pattern that you have to take to get around the map. Obviously, cross positions, so 12 and 6, 3 and 9, very, very far away rush distance-wise. If you get like 9 and 12, the rush distance is a little bit quicker. And it's a really cool map in general, very easily to defend natural. But let's see how this is going to play out as we head in to game number 3 between BuLL versus Valhalla team. It's Atrac versus Dates. And spawning us off here in the 12 o'clock position to start us off, it's going to be for BuLL. It's the Red Terran, Atrac.
That's right, and in the 3 o'clock location in the white, it is the Latin player VT Dates. No, he's not. That's actually just Dates. But if he were, that's how you would say it.
You know what? Maybe it is Dates. I'm not really too sure. So.
No, at that point, you have to expect the guy to hit you with the accent on the E.
Yeah.
That's only fair.
Yeah, so let's stick with Dates. Like, that makes it a little bit easier. Obviously,
and more delicious.
Now, one thing that isn't going to be easy is the fact there's going to be a proxy in this game. Date's sending out a very, very quick probe.
Yeah. But is he going to scout correctly here? He, making his way downtown. I don't know how many steps he's going to walk to get to Atrac. Just throws it down in the center. Pretty safe, but now he needs to find out. And I've seen many a tragic proxy kicks where you just scout around and you just can't find your opponent. You're like, well, I got some stuff running around.
Yeah.
Eventually it'll get to your base. So I always like to see this be rewarded because I have no soul, and I just want to see players die to proxies over and over again. But I do think it's cool to see how players react to this regardless.
Yeah, now it looks like Atrac is going to try and get a good wall going. You can actually put a barracks to the left of that, and that'll make it... I think you can actually place it in a way that it's tied with the command center as well, but looks like he's misplaced it ever so slightly, but that's going to give him that Zealot run through with the Marine. Going to make it a little bit harder for the Zealot to really do any damage, but it's 2 gateways. But Date's actually scouting in the wrong direction.
Yeah, so he's not going... this first zealot is going to be very important. Also, if the probe scouts, I guess the probe will have enough time to scout to say, okay, well, I've exhausted all of my options here, but it won't know what he's running into. And actually, with the supply depot built next to the barracks here, and maybe some other, good micro if he pulls the SCVs, this shouldn't actually deal a super ultra crazy amount of damage because it is going to hit.
Atrac was about to scout into the main, but he pulled away. He's actually heading...
What?
Wait,
oh my
he's heading through the
my
middle of the
God.
map. He's gonna scout it!
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. What a legend.
Oh
Well,
my...
these aren't supposed to be there.
How...
Yeah, I scouted the guy's base. It's right here in the middle.
He misclicked. He actually misclicked his first scout as well, and that could have just won him the game. You see immediately another wall coming up, a bunker coming up as well, and if he can get this up quick enough, he will be in a fantastic spot against these zealots. Now, SCVs have been pulled as well. You will see this power generator go down eventually. That isn't stacked or anything, but as long as this bunker goes up and the SCVs can block, then I don't know how Dates is going to be able to do this.
Oh, he can't block. What?
Oh
my god. Okay, well, that is a very slippery SCV, or a slippery Zealot. So the Marine's going to have to run around. There's only one Marine in that bunker. Now there's two, but one of them's super low. I think these SCVs can actually kill off the Zealot. Yeah, so that's bad micro, especially on the rush. And now these two machines,
they may as well be.
Marines. The Marines, not machines. The SCVs are machines, but they're also Marines.
Yeah, but the Zealots are in the mineral line now. They actually do a decent bit of damage. Factory almost finished. Great micro, though, by Atrac. Gonna keep him in this game for now.
Yeah.
And
Dude, Atrac is killing this.
There's no gas either, so Dates can't come in with a ton of Dragoons and suddenly kill him, which is what's happened to me millions of times on ladder. He is going pure Zealot still, and I mean another Zealot gets taken down by another Hero Marine up there in the top left of his base, and he is perfectly defended against this now. There is absolutely no more available damage that Dates will be able to do.
Yeah, I mean, proxy 9-9 gates, that does make you a bad person. It's not like it's a horror gate or anything super crazy like that, but you're trying to be bad with this. And I want to just shout out Atrac again. Super sick micro. And now that the Vulture's out, I mean, he's just going to take care of this instantly.
Yeah, now I almost feel like he should just immediately go to the main, but the trouble is he doesn't actually know where the main of his opponent is, so... it's kind of an ironic situation where neither player... Well, obviously Dates knows where the player is, but... We've had a little bit of a weird scouting situation. Now, 3 Zealots going to try and get past the bunker. Some of them do get past, but these are very, very hurt Zealots. And this Vulture should be able to help clean this up.
Yeah, he's going to get maybe a couple of SCV kills here, but yeah, the Vulture one-shots 2 of the Zealots, and there's only 1 left. And they actually could have repaired each other, but so what? He does lose maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 SCVs, but that's all just totally fine, because Atrac's army has not been kind of whittled down. Now maybe he's going to lose a couple of Marines here, but with these 2 Zealots getting taken down, okay, wow, he didn't micro his Marines at all. But eventually, the Terran units will hit the gateways in the middle, and there's just nothing back at home.
Well, the Terran gateways are going to hit the gates in the middle, and then all of them are going to die, because 2 Dragoons are about to pop out here. Now, 4 Marines, very, very strong Dragoons, do take, like, 8 shots, I believe, to kill a Marine, but when there's this many Marines... all of them very badly damaged. They're going to have to go home. Now you see the Vulture looking around for the main of his opponent, not quite able to find it. In the meantime, Atrac is going to be able to expand back here. And it looks like Dates is going to try and do the same thing. Obviously we do have Atrac in a massive, massive advantage. There's even mines here as well. So these Dragoons are going to have to go on home.
Yeah, realistically, they're doing that, not only because they can't be aggressive, but also because there's going to be a Vulture in his main eventually. And if he had scouted his opponent first, then the Vulture would already be there. So, very lucky there by Dates that he didn't face the full Wrath. But here is the full Wrath that he will be facing. 2 Vultures, a tank, 4 Marines, and 3 Vultures actually, if he brings the Scouting Vulture, and he should. And whatever comes out by the time this actually hits. Siege mode, actually pretty late here. Well, not late. I mean, he was being rushed, so you can't say it's late.
Yeah.
But we will be here in a second, and that's going to make this very, very hard for just Dragoons to deal with.
Yeah, especially just 2 of them as well. There are 3 more Dragoons. 4 now, they're going to be coming in from behind, but they're going to be walking through mines to come back to try and defend this. Now, can he snipe this tank? That is going to be the big moment in this push. If he can get rid of
High
the
ground
tank...
miss chance. Yeah, Tank it will probably go down here, but he's microing into the opponent's base, and there's nothing here. So he's going to start to deal damage with these Marines.
Oh, the mine!
Oh,
wow, nice pick off on the mine.
Yeah, he snipes that last one, and so this will actually get cleaned up pretty easily without
Oh!
a lot of probes going down. Oh my goodness, that was so close. My heart stopped for just a second, but it's about round 2. There's already mines, so the Protoss player can't move out. And actually, I'm surprised that the Atrac isn't kind of either pulling back and just going to kill the gateways, because there's actually just only one gate in the Protoss main.
Yeah, the trouble is going for the gateway is always a little bit risky. You don't know exactly how many units you got over there. Now, this tank is not the best move in the world, obviously, if you do lose a lot of tanks in a row. Oh my god! What a great... Oh, that was a really good use of that tank.
Get me out of this game. Alright, well, this one's over, Kicks. That's a hard stopper right there. I mean, sure, it's not like the game's actually over. I was being facetious and exaggerating. But when you're this behind and you lose 3 Dragoons to 3 units, that's not going to be a good sign. And so I think Dates is doing basically the only thing he can, sending his units across the map to try to deal a little bit of damage.
But there's 3 mines in the way here. If he triggers both of them at once, maybe he'll lose everything. But oh, nice targeting actually by the Dragoons. Gonna take them down. And ironically, there's no units back here to defend. There's nothing in this bunker. Dates was trying to be aggressive here with his 2 tanks, and the trouble is, he's completely neglected to deal with the Dragoons at the back.
This is what happens when you don't kill those gateways in the middle. I mean, you said it was scary, but like, I would say, dare I say that this is also scary as well. So yeah, I mean, he will have, actually, he's pumping nothing but vultures back at home. I guess, you know, maybe you just got to get those out. But yeah,
there is
they're both dealing damage to each other.
At the mineral line.
But yeah, these 2 tanks are going to kill every probe. So, ooh, that's going to be a rough one. Oh, nice friendly splash fire to kill off the vulture. But yeah, that's all the probes dying. So we're out of here.
Yep, and GG, the Dragoons go down. Another Dragoon goes down by the mine. And that's gonna be the game.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, we talked about how the Protoss player is behind. When you proxy 9/9 gate your opponent, and it doesn't work out, you're gonna struggle after that. But there was that one moment when all of a sudden Dates showed up in his opponent's main, and Atrac just had nothing there. I was like, wait a second, this is, you know, might be a way to come back in the game, but it wasn't. And in the end, those 2 tanks killed every probe. So. GG, cool way to kind of mix things up. We're having just quite the variety of games tonight in STPL Kicks.
We are indeed. Now let's head on to another quick break and we'll be back with game number 4. See you guys very soon.